I mean, it's great. In my eyes, I feel David Benavidez is the best 168-pound fighter in the world. I just feel he's a fighter who's a lot more hungry. He throws a lot more punches. And, it's funny because you have some of Canelo's sparring partners come up to Seattle and work with us, and they're like, man, like this is why Canelo doesn't want to fight you, David, because you're the Mexican monster. You're a beast. You're too much. And that's what I feel will make the difference. Canelo's a great fighter. I take nothing from him. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a legend. He's one of the best of our generation. But I feel now that he's like, I feel like he's not in his prime anymore.
Those were the words of Diego Pacheco, top 10 contender in the super middleweight division. By the way, good fight last night. Diego Pacheco's an up-and-coming contender. He's 22 years old, has talent, has skills. You know how Twitter is. After that knockout over Caceres last night, they want him in there with Canelo Alvarez. And let me tell you, folks, he is not ready for that level. I'm thinking Munguia or Berlinga. He has a lot to work on. He's 22 years old, so he has a lot of time. And one thing I would fix is that leaky defense. He's susceptible to left hooks. But with that being said, just win, baby. I thought it was a good win, and I like what I see so far. So Diego Pacheco says that Canelo's lacking that hunger. He feels like Benavidez is more hungrier, those better combinations, and he respects Canelo. Canelo's a legend, and he believes Canelo has seen better days, meaning Canelo is past his prime. And not just that, he says Benavidez has the same sparring partners that Canelo has, and they were more impressed with Benavidez than Canelo, saying they know why Canelo won't fight Benavidez now, because Benavidez is the true Mexican monster. That is according to Diego Pacheco. Now that Canelo's healthy again, and what did Canelo say after the Jamel Charlo fight? No one beats this version of Canelo Alvarez. Doesn't sound like Diego Pacheco was buying that. Pacheco is telling Canelo it's time to pass the torch. I respect that you're a legend. You did your thing. You're an all-time great, but your time is up. It's time for the Mexican monster to take over. I can remember Canelo on the Breakfast Club saying that he wants to fight for 4 or 5 more years. I think it was 4 or 5 more years. But Pacheco said he's past his prime, and he will be passing the torch real soon. I guess we'll find out which one is true. I guess we'll find out in 2024 which one is right. Is Canelo right? I'm healthy now. No one beats this version of Canelo Alvarez. Or is Pacheco and Benavidez right? It's time for Canelo to pass the torch. Or will Benavidez rip the torch out of his hand in May or September in 2024? And of course, I disagree. I think Canelo beats the brakes off Benavidez. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. What do you think about Diego Pacheco's comments? Jay Beezy, I'm gone.